Hello, I'm gonna do a quick review of what happened today on the market. Um, I have right here the forward slash ES, the E-mini of the S&P 500, and I always look at also the NQ, the forward slash NQ, which is the NASDAQ. But I'm just gonna review first the ES real quick of what happened today. Pretty crazy day. Very strong buying pressure. Later on, some selling pressure. But to look at what I was watching today, I have a plan that I always write down to kind of gauge what the market might do next. But I had a plan right here, plan for November 4th, 2021. First NQ, I said no clear plan, so yellow flag in these conditions. Yesterday's FOMC rally created a massive rally to the upside on NQ, both also ES, but NQ as well. It created this massive rally kind of towards end of the day, which was yesterday. So this rally right here, I said no clear structure other than this 1 hour imbalance right here. How to put it right here. This basing candle. Other than that, before that it was kind of flat. No clear direction other than the rally when they released the news. But then I put and below the 30-minute, which was used, 15937.5. I find this one very key because first it was rejected once and it has a lot of unfilled orders from this rally probably. So I had like the 30-minute demand key as an area where there was a lot of interest, and I wanted this 1 hour to hold in the 30-minute. And so we're at the highs right now. So this was before the market opened. It was looking like this. And I said we're at the highs right now in pre-market, so my only plan will be either pullbacks into demand, either the 1 hour or the 30-minute to get a fender, or intraday clues that tells me buyers are factoring in. Now on ES, I think I had a similar plan, even though we had this demand imbalance, this demand zone that we did not have on NQ. But I basically said ES similar conditions to NQ. FOMC rally created a massive rally and a 2 hour demand imbalance at 4619.25, which is this one. It was a 2 hour. We also have 1 hour right here on pre-market that wasn't the greatest effort, I mean, from buyers, but it's an area that there was interest in this price. It was created from here, and buyers were defended it each time on pre-market, even though it wasn't the greatest effort. Just to gauge the context, just like in Q, I'm looking for pullbacks into probably this demand or this demand to get long. Not a crazy plan, but below the 1 hour, I had a plan, which definitely did not happen, which was to the short side. But before the market opened, I had a plan of probably below this 1 hour to see if if we would have seen some selling pressure. I could have speculate that, since this is all white space and some noise with no clear demand imbalances, probably this demand would have been a magnet to prices. And I would have speculated on targeting scalping puts if there was volatility, momentum, volume tell me that sellers were stepping in. But that was also my plan, and what happened was now what happened in the market, we didn't even get to the 1 hour demand, and right away we started rallying. Very, very strong volume. You can see that very, very upside pressure. And interesting enough, I did not get long. I wanted to gauge how the context was going to be, because there was not like a real clear plan. This was a day where it was more of having intraday clues to get long. But basically, as soon as we opened up, this was not today. Wait, this is another day. But as soon as we opened up, came right here, and you gotta let the market develop. We're just choppy up, and down, and we start rallying. Heavy upside pressure. And look at this. Now right here, it's a point where why get long right here or right here all the way at the highs. You get a lot of FOMO from this upside move, but where's your risk right here? So I was looking how the market was going to react. We didn't have any clear pullbacks, but for me, it was more of something I would have avoided. And also I stepped out of my office, but I'm just here reviewing what happened in market today. Basically, pullbacks were getting bought up incredibly, and then at one point buyers gave up and they started to aggressively sold us off, and we created a 15-minute demand zone right here, just right here. But then the buyers from the morning, they defended pretty well this level right here, like on the 4655, I would say. Buyers factoring in all this area. And then what happened, just reviewing after the fact, basically came as well right here. And how I would have played this probably would have been just speculating that this is an area where buyers definitely were showed interest, of course, with this rally. And if we come right here at the end with this selling pressure and we don't see any follow through, that tells me, with strong volume, that will tell me that right away buyers are interested. So I probably would have played, this right here would stop on this low, higher low, also congruent with a higher low right here. So I would have played probably right here. But yeah, the follow through wasn't the greatest one. We didn't even break the high when that happened. Probably would have been more of a scalp if I would have played this. But definitely worked. This pullback got defended just once, and then it was just choppy. Towards the end of the day, yeah, we rallied. We didn't even take the high of the day. But that's what happened. Crazy volume. I think it's what happened on NQ as well. Definitely. They are, of course, they're very similar. Almost like mirrors sometimes. But this is what happened as well. We came right here. I had this as the lows of the pre-market, and right away we rallied with pullbacks. You could have speculated with this when this was developing as a 5-minute rally-based rally, but still it didn't play it. One of my weaknesses is I miss a lot of plays that I watch for it to happen, and they happen. But this was, clearer right here. Pullbacks getting bought up. This pullback, they got bought up. So, end of this pullbacks with defined risk, yeah, you could probably pull your stop loss right here, and then when you see the volume coming, right away play calls, targeting, upside, and then just be a scalp because you don't have any clear target. You just gotta take profits when you have them. But that's what happened. They definitely as well sold off. So it didn't sell off as aggressively as ES, because we didn't even come to this. But that's what happened. Yeah, right here. So that's what happened. This 5-minute area that got defended by buyers got defended once, twice, and then rally. This did take over the high, not like ES, but very similar action. So this is what happened today on the market in Q. This would have been a very good play. Stop loss right here when you see this strong downside with no follow through. It will tell you right away buyers are factoring in, defending this price with this strong volume. Stop loss right here, and then speculating that buyers are going to defend eventually, which is definitely what happened. So that's what happened today on both names, in Q and ES. Definitely a very crazy action. I'm not very new in the market, and right now, this all learning experiences. You just gotta be disciplined to pinpoint your entry, have a good risk, and respect your stop loss, and let the trade develop. Respect your plan. No, definitely. Sometimes I wouldn't consider it hard to read. It's sometimes easy to read. Pullbacks hitting but up, speculating. But I'm always miss a lot of trades. I think everybody does, but one of my weaknesses. Not very strong into capitalizing everything that I see. But what I saw in the market, I had to step out pretty early, like at 10. But why would you buy all the way here when the market has rallied all the way up? You just gotta have pullbacks when you have defined risk, and then you speculate that buyers are going to defend when you see this type of action. Strong upside. Yeah, that's what happened today in the market, both NQ and ES, November 4th, 2021.